Well, back now at Jason's barn. Jason had a bunch of horses training yesterday. Some went really good, some went pretty good, some didn't. Ailsun went good by herself yesterday, an easy mile for her. She's put on a lot of weight and got to be a big girl. Really impressed with how she's looking. Cavill Hanover trained yesterday. We haven't really started pushing him hard yet, around 25 speed. Not a big deal for him. Cambridge Star looked piss poor yesterday, but as I said to Jason, put a snake cord in his mouth and take that hood off him. You know, he's just quiet with the lines flapping. He's no good like that. I'll go with Cambridge Star next week. He's a nice little horse to go with, but he's not the easiest horse sometimes. When he takes advantage of you, he gets ahead of you, and he's not quite as good. So I'll go with Cambridge Star next week. Compass Rose DC looks like a beast now. She's put on weight. Jason's got her looking like $1,000,000. She looked awesome yesterday. James finished up strong with her. Globetrotting, I trained in 2-4 last half in 58. She was good, and I think she's probably 2 weeks from looking awesome. She just needs a couple of strong miles to put that extra little beef and muscle on her. I thought she looked adequate. I thought she looked pretty good yesterday. She looked like a Breeders' Crown Globetrotting? No, not yet. But she's getting there. Getting into some powerful speed. I can tell you this much, she did it easy. She came out 58 and I never spoke to her. So pretty happy with Globetrotting. Johan made a break yesterday, but I said to Jason after, I think we got to start going 2 trips with Johan. He just can't go that mile in 2:12 comfortably after jogging 4 laps. It's a hard thing to do. So we'll go out and go a slow mile with him and have him ready to go, like we do with Sometimes Things Happen. Have him ready to go second trip. Mama Knows Best. She avoided training yesterday because the groom made a mistake. You know, we had that incident in the 11th set. Danny broke his ankle. We had to call an ambulance for Danny. And as they were waiting for him to come off the track, the 12th set was held up half an hour. And the groom just thought that was it for the day. Pulled the harness off the filly, set her in her stall, and gave her lunch. By the time we get down and wanted to go with her, she had half of her lunch into her. Can't go out and train a horse that's just eating a can of feed. So she was scratched. I'll start going with her this week. Susie K looked good. Mario said she trotted good, did her work well. Sebastian Yu, I trained on. He hates training at Tamiko. He trains good, he trains adequate, but he hates doing it. So we're just going to go 15, 20 speed. You know, if we really had to hang him up and go with him, we could anytime we want. But for now, he just doesn't like going fast. At Tamiko, I went a mile and 15 with him or something. He was fine. Really Blue Chip trained great for Mario. I just picked him off with Path of Totality, but she was really, really good yesterday. Rose Run Versatile is fine. She just can't. Here, I'll break it to you like this. Every horse that beat her on Saturday, she will never beat, more than likely. She's a nice filly, really nice filly, but those are some heavy hitters that were in that set the other day, and Jason said she did everything right, never put a step in, just good horses. And he's right. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a good middle-of-the-road horse, and Rose Run Versatile is. She's a nice filly. That's going to be a good middle-of-the-road horse. And I've been very happy with her, and I was happy with her yesterday. Rose Run Valiant I was not happy with. He looked like a broken bag of glass trotting. I sent the blacksmith down after. I said, just get out and talk to Jason, but just chop all the toes off and start from square one. 4 weeks ago, he trotted great. 3 weeks ago, he trotted absolutely fantastic. 2 weeks ago, so-so. Last week, so-so, and piss poor on Saturday. Needed, you know, maybe there's an indication there of how his shoeing, how his feet are. He needs to go with a shorter foot. So we took the shoes, we took all the toe off him. We'll see how he looks on Wednesday. Sometimes Things Happen has been the biggest shot. I know Jason loves Ailsun and said she's the biggest turnaround of 2020. I think it's Sometimes Things Happen. I love Ailsun. I think she's a nice filly. Sometimes Things Happen looks like a horse that wants to go 12 rounds with somebody right now. He looks like he is dialed in and ready to rock. And I was very, very impressed with the way he's looked. Jason's done a great job with this horse. He just looks like a good horse. So we'll see how he looks in the coming weeks. Spend That Money, James said, was absolutely fantastic on Saturday. Finished up very strong. Never put a step in. And then West 52nd trained great by himself. He'll continue to train by himself. Maybe one of these weeks we'll put him in a set and let him dance. But for the most part, train by himself and keep him quiet. All we got left now are the 2- and 3-year-olds. I'll be back in just a minute.